You know, when we're growing up, there is this saying that you should have a lawyer friend, you should have a doctor friend, you know, you should have maybe a finance person as a friend. It was so amazing to realize that Chioma's friend actually helped her recover like $10,000. Like, hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Moyofore and this is Nolly Reviews. So last week when I posted my comeback video on Instagram, yes, I'm on Instagram as Nolly Reviews, I requested that my followers and people should just, you know, drop movie titles that they would love for me to review. And today I'll be talking about one of them, which is Love in Every Word. And I was surprised with the views. This movie has two main characters, two lead roles, a male and a female, Uzo, Odogu, Arukwe, and Bam Bam. I have to be sincere with you guys. I was just blushing, especially when that conversation between Odogu Obiora, right? Between Obiora and Chioma, I just started grinning, like I was just grinning, and I was watching it by myself. And then in my heart I was like, what's wrong with you? It was just a beautiful story to watch. I think it's been a while I saw that kind of confidence. I've always known Igbo men, I'm sorry, I'm not being biased now, right? But I'm just saying it as it is. I've always known some very mature Igbo men to be forthgoing, just like Obiora was in this movie. Like, they see something, they say it as it is, you know, they don't give a damn who says what. That role that Uzo carried very well, amazing delivery, you know, and it was so obvious that there was a good chemistry between the two characters of this movie. It actually carried the essence of the storyline. The quality of this production was good. The sound was awesome, relatable. Like, it actually felt like you were in the room while watching that movie, especially when Chioma and the girls were talking. It really was an interesting movie to watch. So the more real discussion, let's talk about it. In life, we all have our reasons for the things that we do. Sincerely, initially, when I first heard the reason Chioma said she couldn't date Obiora, I was like, what? She was so superficial. But moving along, and I must say that movie was a bit long. I watched it for 2 days. You know, I was just looking at Achalugo, like, she's so superficial when she said accent. Really? Let us be sincere. There are some things that you can work on, and there are some things that you cannot work on. If you are led and you are sure that this person is for you, hey, and you will say because of accent, you want to give your lunch to that dog behind your house. But along the line, I understood the reason behind that accent, that it wasn't actually the accent that she was about, but it was just about our past. It was just about, you know, our experience with her dad. I loved that little surprise detail, right, that was added to the story, because on a good day I would just be like, how on earth would you say because of accent? Because it was so obvious that she found a friend in Obiora. She loved him. They had good connection. So I was like, why would that be enough? And then that part where she started crying again to say she can't do it, she does not understand. You know, it was something she needed to be delivered from. It was something she needed to be relieved from. However, we were not told that she went through therapy. We're not told that she did anything, but I just want to assume that maybe she forgave her dad so she could heal. Right now, there is something I would like to point out. Saw that part where Chioma slapped her first boyfriend. Please, ladies, no matter, I know that we can be pushed to that, especially when the female is more like the one bringing in most of the financial part of a relationship, right? Or more like the woman is the one owning things. But please, I don't think it warrants a slap. I know in the world of today, such things happen. Maybe that's the reason it was the story was like that. But may I crave our indulgence? Ladies, don't do it. Don't do it. Overall, I enjoyed watching this movie. Like I said, it was a bit long. It was really long. So the last thing that I would like to talk about, the kind of circle we keep, the kind of friends we keep near. Can you see the kind of friend Chioma had? You know, when we're growing up, there is this saying that you should have a lawyer friend, you should have a doctor friend, you know, you should have maybe a finance person as a friend. Those circles, like having almost every kind of professional, right, as a close friend. It was so amazing to realize that Chioma's friend actually helped her recover like $10,000. Like, I was so happy about that. You know, it showed the kind of influence she had on her friend. It shows the kind of connection they had as friends. It showed that they had each other's interest at heart. Even noting that they went to speak to Obiora on Chioma's behalf. Although, if you were to be Chioma's friend, that would you have intervened in such a manner? Please put your comments for me in the comment section below. But yes, I love the kind of friendship they had. It shows they were more like sisters than friends. Till my next video, if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for embracing me on my return. I love you guys, and remember, God loves you. Bye.